Hello, hello, everyone.
Hi, Star. How are you, Miss Star? Hello, Vicky.
Let me switch over. Hi, Star. Good to see you. How are you doing? We're just getting going. Vicky's with us. She'll unmute here when she's ready. You're going cross-eyed, Star? Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen. How are you today?
Hope everybody had a good day. Good Friday. It's May 1st. Cannot believe that it's already the 1st of May.
How are you, Miss Karen? You still sore? She's been helping her dad with his flower beds.
Oh yeah, like I said, we got ours finished today.
Well, his are raised.
Yeah, mine are not, unfortunately. Have to bend over for a little bit and then stand up and sit down.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's been a good quiet day.
It's been raining off and on all day. I didn't do anything.
How are you, Vicky?
Kids popped in today.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they had gone to the bank and had to. Then they brought my license plates from the old car to me
Oh, good.
because I got to turn them in so I can get.
Credit for your new car.
Well, I've got to get handicap tags,
Yeah.
the plates. Okay. I still didn't get what I needed. Well, good gravy. There's Miss Joan. Hi, Joan.
Hi, Joan. How are you tonight?
Oh, yeah, snow flurries. Karen.
I was just telling Regina, we got a lot of rain, but up in the mountains, just west of us in Woodland Park, they actually got snow.
Hello. Sorry, I had to get myself settled.
No, you're good.
Hello, hello.
And it's supposed to be cold tonight, down in the 20s.
Oh,
So it's a good night just to be plugging away on these diamond paintings.
well, Karen lives in Wisconsin and she's always cold and snowy.
It's
Well,
been
you
in
should
the.
be,
Oh,
you
sorry.
Erin should be getting into springtime now too, shouldn't she?
Look, well, I don't know. Not if she's not saw snow flurries.
Well, I imagine it's kind of like spring snow, kind of like what we get here when we get it.
What'd you call it?
Spring snow.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
What did you think I said?
Green.
Green snow?
I thought,
I
what?
guess it could be green snow. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Spring snow, which are usually just fast moving and they're wet. They're really wet snow.
Yeah. Joan got rain. So, this is hard to show the thumbnail, so I'm not going to show it right now. I think everybody knows what I'm doing.
Yeah. Vicky's really moving along on hers too. Yellow snow, right, Joan? I was going to say that. I don't know if green snow would be leprechaun snow. I don't know.
It's still pretty nice out right now. I was just outside.
Yeah, it really cooled off fast here. The temperature really dropped quick.
Our temperature's been in like the mid to low 30s every night.
Yeah, on
Anyway,
the cool side. It's supposed, like I said, it's supposed to be in the 20, colder than what it has been.
I must be down there. I don't think up here.
Yeah, they put out their freeze warning.
They don't get warmer in Wisconsin until later May or June.
Oh, I thought maybe that would be. I didn't think it was that really late. That much later.
That's the same for us though. Mid June is still a little chilly sometimes.
Well, it's chilly here the last few days, but not like what y'all are getting. But it's
We're going to be in the 70s tomorrow, and I think
Yeah, it
like
was supposed to be
mid
really
70s
nice.
Sunday.
yeah.
I'm going to get some weeding done, I think.
The rains made it chilly here.
Yeah, it's just damp, right? This feels damp.
I mean, I had to put a shirt on all day. Long sleeve shirt.
I was gonna say you were running around without a shirt on.
No.
I might get Earl up out of his chair. Just saying.
Oh, it was so nice. I didn't know the kids were coming, and Lincoln come running in, and he gave me a big hug, and he gave Earl a hug, but when he was leaving, he really gave him a big hug.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he has his days where he'll hug us, and some days he won't.
Yeah, I think all kids are like that though too.
But my son still banks here, and so they had to come over and tend to some banking.
So my stepson Scott and his girlfriend, they messaged us today, and Brad's mom moved to Magnolia, I think it is, outside of Houston.
Uh-huh.
And they asked us, they want us to go with them over 4th of July weekend and go see Brad's mom, which is Scott's grandma, and wants us to go with them.
Oh. That's a long ways for y'all.
Yeah, it's a little over 900 miles.
Houston's big.
Yeah, I think
It's
they're
one of
on the
those.
north side of Houston. They're not
Yeah,
in
it's one
Houston.
of those cities that has all the suburbs,
Yeah,
towns,
yeah,
like our Metroplex does,
yeah.
where everything runs together and you think it's one town.
But it's not.
Yeah. I for years until I got used to up there, I didn't even know.
Oh, Jonah's going to get warm enough. You'll be able to wash your car. That'll be nice. Does it ever get to be like short weather there? Or is it always on the cool side?
Who with Joan?
Yeah.
I don't know. She didn't have much of a summer last year.
I'm getting into some of these more orange colors,
Uh-huh.
which is fun.
Well, I worked on a little bit of this with Darren Jones live and too long probably. And then finally I said, no, go lay down for a while. I don't feel like I've done much, but I know I have.
You've done quite a bit. I've seen what you've done. You've got quite a bit done on that. Joan has some choice words for last year's summer.
I
She
don't think
says,
I don't think she really had a summer. I barely got to know her and listened to her, and I thought, oh yuck. I mean, she got the S word that she don't like people to say early.
yes. And then we're here and didn't get any.
Yeah, y'all
Or
did.
very well, I shouldn't say any. We got a little bit, but
You,
not
you
like
got
what we should
you
have.
got less than what I thought y'all would.
Yeah, we didn't have hardly any winter. And like I said, it's been cold and rainy, which, you know, it's cold and rainy, but it's much needed. So can't complain about it.
Right.
Because we didn't get really any moisture over the winter. So my pine trees and stuff are definitely loving the cooler weather and the rain
Right.
because they
Well,
can suck that moisture up through their pine needles.
my grass needs already mowing. It's not grass, it's weeds. But I'll wait another week or two.
Yeah.
I may have to start bringing out the push more and do a little strip. That crazy dog. Why? Why would you go down in the higher grass to go potty? And why would you go where you can't see? And I told Earl, I said, I'm getting those lights up. I ordered more lights to put on the house,
Yeah.
the solar ones,
The solar ones, yes.
because of the friend.
Yep.
And I thought, dog, and had to get down in the yard and shoo the dog butt back up towards the light because I ain't going to. I gotta watch him.
Yep. What would he do if he saw a snake? Would he run or would he go investigate?
I don't have a clue, but the snake could probably run because it ran when it started crawling towards us and saw me sitting there and then turned around and went back the other way. Which Carla was shocked because she said they're aggressive. I still wonder. It sure looks like one, but sometimes I'm thinking it's a bull snake. But it's the coloring that's throwing everybody off.
Yeah.
But
Well, yeah, bull snakes usually aren't that color.
no, they're usually darker.
Yeah.
But that's chemical that my son put out for them,
Mhm.
powder.
Yeah.
I can still smell it.
Well, maybe it moved on.
Well, I mean, it's just where I mean, my son did it heavy. So maybe he'll disappear. I just keep thinking about people walking up in the yard
Yeah.
and today when the mailman came, he had a package for me, so he brings it to the porch. And I thought, oh, please don't let nothing be out there. But I've never seen him early afternoon or even before it was later, almost evening before I saw him.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I think about my lawn guy, but I'll warn him when he comes. But my yard is mostly weeds now, and so it already looks like I need to mow again.
Yeah, and then it's easy for them to hide in that stuff.
But the backyard, that's why I want the dog to stay up closer. But if I have to, I'll either call him again to mow or I'll maybe get the push more out and push a path in the backyard. But I can, if it's daylight, I'll go herd the dog back up where I want him to go.
Right? You'll have to
Um,
take him out there on a long lead and say, "Get back in here."
yeah, that's true. Earl, I tell Earl, said, I don't remember our girls being as long to go as he does. Of course, we never watched them. They went.
Yeah,
He can go out there and be out there 15, 20 minutes or longer and won't go.
just sniffing around and checking stuff out.
Yep. I thought you are the love you. I love you to death, but you're the dumbest dog I've ever met. Don't mean to say that word, but
I think he just wants to get out there and smell stuff and check
well,
stuff out.
I thought, well, how come it takes so long to go? Just hurry up, because you used to, especially in the mornings. You let him out, and then he'll go right away.
Yeah,
But lately, he got where he has to snip around first.
too much going on. He wants to check stuff out.
Yep. There was a cat, some wildcats around for a while there, and he kept looking through the gate because it's just a fence, wire fence.
Yeah.
And I thought, what are you looking at, dog? I don't see nothing. So, well, he sure was giving my oldest son the loving the other day. He didn't have anything to do with Daniel and Deanna today, but he sure loved on my oldest son. He crawled on the back of the couch and got on my son's shoulder and giving him sugars in the ear.
Uh-huh.
But that today on the other family that came today, he didn't have anything to do with them.
He said, "I did all that yesterday.
Well,
Got my quota."
you know which family members like him the most.
Yeah.
But the other night when my sister come, he laid up right beside her. She was sitting in my chair, and he laid up right beside her and went to sleep.
Well, that's probably because she was in your chair.
Yeah, that and I was surprised she let him, but she did. I was happy that she did. And then even the cat come out the other night when she was here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but she won't come out when the boys are here. But Lincoln's kind of all over the place.
Yeah, too much energy.
Yeah. Oh, my nose is itching. Okay.
Cool. Karen, going to hit 70 for Monday. Yeah, we're supposed to have quite a bit more rain. We're going to have 2 nice days and then back to rain for a couple days and then a nice day and then back to rain.
I was hoping it'd cut back some so these people in Mineral Wells could get their roofs back on their homes.
Yeah, I seen a news report out saying they were asking for volunteers to help with cleanup.
Yeah, they got a bunch. They had a church organization that came to help. Of course, you got to wait on the insurance adjusters.
Yeah. FEMA or whatever doesn't come out and
I don't know if they did for this one. I do know it was a or church organization that comes and helps.
yeah.
And then they had some roofers here locally that went that way to help. But a lot of the homes, that you could tell they're in the real nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
Pretty probably to me they were nicer homes.
Probably brick or something.
Yeah, nicer brick homes. and they all that was damaged that I could see was windows,
Yeah.
except for on some houses. Some houses you could tell the roof was off. That one young girl, she was home by herself. She's 16,
Oh, geez.
and she was by herself, and she went in the bathroom, and then if I understood her right, she saw that the roof was moving.
Uh-huh.
So she grabbed the dogs. I don't know how many she had with her, and they went to the hall closet. And then the closet, she called her parents, and they were at Walmart, but it wasn't hit. It hadn't hit there.
Yeah.
It meant, I mean, it went on past there, and it's just strange how tornadoes do.
How they can jump.
Yeah, and so she was she was fine. That closet's held up, but all around when she come out, the roof was gone. And I don't even know the way it sounded. Don't quote me, but I don't think they got a warning.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that. Do they still use sirens and stuff there?
Yeah, I mean, I would not be able to hear one,
Those
but
air raid sirens?
yeah, but yeah, other towns did. Now they must have got enough of something because they put my daughter was at the school with her daughter at a award thing,
Yeah.
and they put them all in the hall.
So Karen says she got her lawn mowed yesterday, and then a guy came and rolled the yarn to smooth it all out. Is that because of all the moisture? It gets ripply. Do you have to do that every year? I'm
Yeah,
always interested in what other people, because we don't have to do that here.
yeah, she was telling me about that one time. They roll it because they have mounds and mounds of snow.
Yes.
Like a, what do you call it, aerator?
Aerating. Yeah, we do aerate where it punches the little holes
Yeah,
in the grass.
with her place being quite a bit there, it just probably pays to get somebody to come.
We
Oh,
usually
she said that's
go
the first
in
time they've done it. Oh, okay.
when we have to aerate. We usually go in with a couple neighbors and then just go rent one, and we all just share the cost, split the cost, and then just go from yard to yard.
Yeah. Karen does most of the mowing herself in her parents' yard. So,
Almost to, well, I got about not quite a full, I got a fin, well, a little over a square to go, and I'm done with this row.
you got till, I forgot what day. Star, you still there? You got a few more days before you have to show a picture.
Oh, okay. Well, then I might get a little, if I kept
I
working
forgot now.
steady.
I forgot what she said. Joan or Star, what day did
Maybe
she
till
say?
Sunday or something.
Yeah, she usually gives you a few more days. She may give you to like one day next week. I'm terrible. Oh, a week after the event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you, Star. I started to say that and I thought, no, don't say it. You don't know if that's right.
That, yeah. Don't want to misquote.
No, not at all.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I might be able, um, if I do that, I might be able to get enough to done where I have Jesus's face done.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I mean, I was hoping to have this half done, and I'm more than halfway done. So I did accomplish that, but if I work on it really good this weekend, um, I should hopefully maybe be able to have his face done, enough done to where um, I have his face done.
Yeah, I may not get this one done by May. Pretty big.
It is, but I mean, you don't think so, but you're moving along pretty good.
I got a lot rolled up. So back years ago, this man shot and killed two military guys that were out shooting or hunting or something.
Yeah,
And so what I'm getting to the story. So anyway, the lawyer that he got to help him get off from doing that, it was a, you know, pretty well known men,
yeah,
in the service. But anyway, so the lawyer that he hired to do that, to, to help him get off from doing what he did,
yeah,
is the lawyer that man with that I told y'all about last Tuesday, that was doing all that, in how do you say it, embezzlement.
yes, yes, yes.
He's hiring that lawyer.
Wow. Oh, wow. And he got the guy that murdered those two servicemen, and he got off.
No, I don't think. I don't. I'm not sure he went to trial yet. It's been a long time ago, but if he, I think he got mental problems.
Yeah,
But I forgot what the story said. I'm terrible with memory, but I don't think he got off from doing it. But I was just making a statement that
yeah,
his lawyer is the one this other man is hiring
yeah.
out of the Metroplex area.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I thought, well, I don't know if you're making the right choice. I just feel for this man's family, that wondering if his wife knew what he was doing.
Yes.
They said he had 120 vehicles, and some of those were like army vehicles,
Yeah.
and 60 something were still being paid for.
Why would you need that many vehicles?
Just, well, yeah.
Collecting them?
Well, if it's the man that I'm thinking it is, where I saw these vehicles years ago, um, or a few months ago, it's been about a year ago, I saw these vehicles, and I'm thinking my son said that is him. He had like army, uh,
Collecting. So more like collecting vehicles.
yeah, tanks
Yeah.
and whatever Hummers and. But his thing is, he acted like he was in the service, and he's never been in the service before.
Oh,
He told people, and so because they called the closest army base,
uh-huh.
and they said no, he's never. They looked him up. No, he's never.
Vicky, do you know you have your mute on?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
I figured if I wasn't saying anything, that way in case Kiva barked or something.
She ain't gonna hurt us.
Me and Vicky, we've been talking about that David case out of California, and it's gotten quite crazy with the information and stuff that they came out along that about that guy. I don't know if you remember us talking about him before, but he was that rapper, and
Oh,
they
He's
found,
from Texas, somewhere in Texas.
is
That's where
that
he's
that
from.
guy with the young girl?
yes, and they found her, and she was dismembered in the back of his Tesla.
Yeah.
The front.
Okay. What were y'all talking about him?
Well, they've released a lot of new information, like about the case and stuff, his charges and everything. And I was telling Vicky when we first heard about that, and they found her in this Tesla in the frunk or whatever they call it, the forward trunk, that it was like current, but she'd been they found her in September, and they estimate her time of death from clean back in, was it April?
Mm-hmm.
Vicky, towards the end of April. And so they have all kinds of evidence that they had found. And um, they said that he bought a blow up swimming pool that he had in his garage and power saws and stuff. And
Can
that,
you imagine though? What if, because he was up and coming,
yeah,
right? I mean, we may not have known him because we don't listen to rap music,
yeah,
but he was pretty popular. What if like he got one of his staff to do it though?
maybe.
I
I don't know. It's
mean,
going to
you know
be
what I mean?
interesting. He was When he was 18 years old. He started. I guess if you want to call it dating this girl, and she was only 11.
He was 18 and she was like 11. Yeah. What
Yes.
the heck?
Oh, you're serious.
Yeah. Yeah. She was 11, and then she ran away from home. Um, and her
Few
parents
times.
had reported her missing several times because she'd ran away. It was kind of a current behavior with her, and so she'd
And they
be
always found her at his house. Always.
at his
That's where the
house.
cops would find her and take her
Yes.
back home.
Yep. And
So the
they have
last
all
time she
kinds of,
ran away, why they didn't go look at the house, I have no idea.
yep. There's all kinds of text messaging, and they're saying that they had gotten in an argument, and she was going to out him on on their relationship and everything, and they're saying that's why he killed her.
I do wonder
Because she's
though,
what,
because
she's 14 now, or was 14.
yeah, I think she was killed like the day before her 15th birthday is what they're guessing.
So yeah,
But
so basically 15.
when he was 19, think back to when you were 19. When you were 19, you were essentially 16 or 17. I mean, 19, right? It's not like you're a major adult, nor are you a child.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of girls, I'm sorry, that are 11 and 12 years old that could pass easily for 16 and 17. I wonder if she ever said to him in the beginning, I think she probably lied about her age to be with him.
That she was 11.
Yeah, I'm sure she didn't say she was 11. I bet you she did not. Now, later on in their relationship, I'm sure he found out her real age and looked back and said, uh-oh. But I bet you any money she lied about her age to be with him. Because if you were an 11-year-old girl and there was a 19-year-old pretty famous rap singer that was interested in you, would you
Yeah.
say to him, I'm 11?
An 18-year-old.
No,
Yeah.
you would 100% lie about your age. 100%.
Oh wow.
So I wonder, I don't think that will ever be known. And she's gone. But I'm just thinking back about how kids are, how we were, and we lied to buy alcohol. I mean, so to say that he knew in the beginning that she was 11, I don't know. I don't know if that's necessarily true.
Has
Because she
he
didn't look 11.
has he gone to trial?
No,
No,
that
because
won't
this
be for quite a
just
while.
happened. He just put in his not guilty plea. And so the district attorney, they're releasing some of the information of what they have and stuff. And I mean, it is really gruesome. And
That's
like
why
I
I'm
said,
just thinking, because how could you be with somebody like her for what? They would have been together like 3 years, right?
yeah,
And he either liked her or he was using her. If he actually knew how old she was, if he thought she was maybe 17, then he probably really liked her. And to be that in the heat of the moment, if you're angry with somebody for saying that they're going to do something, I could see in the heat of the moment he stabbed her. But if he cared about her, I just think it's pretty. I just don't know how he could cut her up. And so I wouldn't doubt if maybe you always thought it was a manager. Maybe he called up his manager and said, I really effed
that
up.
he had help with it. Well,
Yeah, I
that's
really called his manager, said, I really effed up. I just, I unalived this girl. And his manager's like, don't worry, we'll take care of it.
that's
Right?
before I knew she'd actually been dead for 6 months.
It could have been Neo. It could have been any of his friends. I just don't see how you could. Can I understand somebody killing somebody? Well, I can't really understand it, but it happens, right? But I have been angry in my life where you have, that kind of anger. And if it would have toppled over more, who knows? So I don't know. But I would not be able to mutilate somebody, especially somebody that I loved. I don't know. I don't think he did that part of it. I
Yeah,
think he
I
knew
don't know.
about it. I think he ordered the equipment, but I bet he had a lackey take care of her.
It's going to be interesting
Yep.
to see how that all plays out for sure.
Wow.
And then here, that Letitia Stance got her appeal for a new trial. So we're waiting for that to start, which is just horrific because that whole family has to go through all of that again. And the outcome's going to be the same.
What's that? What's that little boy? I mean, the
Yes.
child.
Yeah. Yeah. Her stepson that she murdered.
Oh yeah.
And I've just watched a documentary on that here the other day and learned a bunch of stuff that I didn't even know. They had the um, the FBI agents and the father. They did an interview amongst themselves, talking about cases, and they brought him in and everything that had happened, and she gave like 7 or 8 different stories of events. Every time they spoke with her, she changed her story and had another elaborate story that she gave
Uh,
and stuff. It started out that he was just missing, that he was going to a friend's, and then it turned into a man broke in the house and took him and raped her and all this stuff, but she refused to take any kind of medical attention or anything. It was just one thing, and then it turned in another time it was an uncle, and then it just went into all these different reasons that she gave and stuff. And then she actually hit him up in this little town called Palmer Lake, and then she took him and moved him and put him in a U-Haul and drove him to Florida.
uh,
And it's in Florida where a road construction worker had found him in her suitcase. from the family, and just the line, the constant. I mean, every time it was different.
Right.
But that poor family is going to have to go through all of that again.
Yeah. That makes it harder. It's just like that murder that happened here. Um, it took like over 40 years to find out who did it.
Oh, wow.
And the family, you know, they moved on to extent, but then when it was, but I think he passed away before trial could happen. If I remember the story right, it was on TV
Yeah.
on I don't know if it was Dateline or something, one of those shows.
There was a girl I went to school with, and it was after, was it when, after, were we graduated yet or not? I don't remember, but it's been over 30 years ago, and they've never found, they don't have any information on her. She's been a cold case for 35 years, which that that's coming up pretty soon, her cold case, and have never gotten any leads or found out anything for her.
Right. What makes it so hard on the families? It's like Earl's cousin was found dead on the side of the road hanging from a tree, and they don't know who did it.
Oh my gosh.
Back in the, oh, I don't know, 70s maybe. I don't know what
Uh-huh.
year. Yeah, I can't remember how many years ago it was.
Well, and the sad thing is probably in one of them cold case files, and it's never even been looked at.
Right. Well, I think it was, I don't know really. I haven't heard anybody really talk about it in the family, but I'm wondering if it was drug related. Or he just might have been in the wrong crowd. You're not saying he did the drugs, but
Yeah.
that he was just in the wrong spot.
Or saw something he shouldn't have, or
Yes.
something.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, let's see. Just having a hard time seeing some of these. One of these letters, I think it's the C. You can't hardly see the letter.
Oh, it's not.
It's like it's faded.
Ah.
So I'm having to. It looks like the G in a way, but then if you look with my eyes being like they are too, but you have to look real close to see if it's
Yeah.
a G or a C.
Is that the peacock?
Yes. Yeah. Mm. and I'm having to look at my guide because I didn't write some of these down because I can't I can't make the symbol.
So, um, what is it? Two weeks from now, which I think is the 15th, is our book club night. And have you started did you start the book today?
Oh yeah.
What chapter are you on?
Uh, I'm not sure. Um, I've, I think I had started that one before,
Yeah.
and then I stopped it because we decided we were going to do it, and I'm, what chapter are you on?
I'm on 2.
Okay. Is that where the sheriff?
Yes.
Okay.
She went to the grocery store to buy supplies and
No,
she
she's
meets
the
the sheriff.
FBI. The sheriff,
Yeah,
the man.
the man. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's going to go talk to her because he needs her help. Is where I'm at.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not quite that far yet, but it sounds like that's because he just got a phone call over something and he just had ran into her at the grocery store when she was buying some cleaning supplies.
Oh,
But now this one is by AJ
Rivers,
Rivers.
Rivers.
And we read another one of her series with different characters with Riley Quinn is the detective that we just absolutely love. So we decided to try another one of her series. And so this is book 1 of this series. And let me tell so far it is really good. I'm liking it. I know I'm only on chapter 2, but it's good so far. So if any of y'all like to read, plenty of time to get it read.
I smell popcorn.
Is Earl fixing popcorn?
I don't know. I smell that, or I don't know what else he could be doing. There's no telling what he's doing. So, Vicky,
Yes.
um, you probably didn't do it because you're probably a better pet owner than me. But back when you had your cat, or even Joan, back when you had your cat, did you ever let them play in a box or around a box?
Uh-huh.
Okay, did your cat chew on it?
Yep.
And
Especially when they're little because they're still cutting teeth. You know, they're still losing teeth. They chew on stuff.
did she swallow it?
No, I mean,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't really watch my cat that much. I mean, cats aren't really like dogs. They don't usually eat it, but
Well, the reason why I'm asking is the way Diamond gets sick at times. I'm not too sure what she's.
like if it's not a whole lot, it's gonna pass because it's fiber.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that would hurt her.
I mean,
Honest.
unless she's very tiny and she eats a whole shoebox, right? Then they're probably gonna have a problem.
No, this is a big box.
Yeah, but I mean, unless she ate the whole entire thing, I don't think.
No, I mean she plays with it every day.
Yeah,
She got two, one in the kitchen and one in the living room. I
because
swear.
even my dog, I mean, she ate part of my comforter several months ago. She was in bed with James and he was asleep and I was out doing whatever and I went in there and there was a small hole. Well, she made it bigger and she ate the batting and I was worried, but because it was a lot, but she ended up passing it.
Well, she's getting sick, but I don't know if it's. I mean, I don't know. I never saw my grandson's cat do this. I don't know if it's a hairball or it's from the cardboard. But I know when she's fixing to be sick because she starts kind of crying,
Yes, that's very normal for
and,
cats.
and I
It's a
can
weird cry.
yeah, I can go to her, and then she's starting to be sick, and then I
Yeah.
can get a paper towel under her real
You,
fast.
I would, what are you feeding her?
Oh, some cat food girl buys.
Sounds
No,
like maybe the cat food's not agreeing with her because even my vet
I
said
mean, it's
hairballs
not
are not actually, they shouldn't be common for a cat. A hairball here and there, like my cat, and she was a medium long hair and I didn't brush her. She maybe had a hairball every 3, 4 months. But if they're throwing up more than that, then there's definitely an issue. Either the cat food's not agreeing with her or,
I mean,
something
she
else.
do it every day,
she
but it's
gets sick every day.
no,
Oh,
no, she didn't.
And usually a hairball is going to be just that. It's going to be a formed ball of hair. It almost looks like a cat poop. At least for
yeah,
my cat,
because
because her hair was dark.
the cardboard would break
Like
down
like
in their
wormy,
stomach.
like wormy,
What?
wormy looking.
It would look
Foamy.
like a poop. It was like a log, but it was hair that,
There's a
Okay, I
big
know
it
what
wad
was
of
formed like that. It was in
it
wherever.
must be a hairball.
Now, like, but more my cat was, my cat has been sick in the past where
Yeah,
when she threw up, it was more like a liquid, it was like a human.
yeah. Star said Blizzard eats plastic but throws it back up. Well, I know that Diamond is not really eating it a lot of the cardboard because I have to sweep it up.
Yeah, it sounds to me like she's just playing with it. And like I said, cardboard would break down in her digestion. So I don't think, unless she ate a ton of it, but little pieces here, I don't think would do anything.
And even still, if she ate a ton of it and she was vomiting from that, she wouldn't be eating, she wouldn't be pooping because that's a sign of a blockage, not just an upset stomach.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't really think that was the problem.
Oh, okay. Well, Earl tends to that part with her. But it's so funny. My husband has this calendar that he puts on top of this cloth. It's a like an ottoman, but it opens up and it's like a toy box for Lincoln.
Yeah.
And so he lays that calendar on top of it. Well, Diamond decided that she needed to lay there now, and she is biting on that. You know how a calendar has the metal
Hmm.
for the pages?
Yeah.
She's biting on that. So now we're having to pick it up and move it away from her because she's chewing on that.
She sounds like she's bored.
Well, I don't know why she'd be bored. She's got toys and
No, she's just being a cat.
she runs around like she's, you know, she runs all over the place. The other day she was, I mean, I gotta get a water gun because she climbed up the curtain.
You've been worrying about that, and she did it.
Yep. And she'll jump up on the fish tank and look out the window. And I think today she was looking out the window, and I thought, okay, are you looking at the hummingbirds, cat, or do you see something? Because because of my friend, I'm leery that
I'm so bummed because I haven't seen any hummingbirds yet. I know they're here. There are other places, but the one I normally that comes to my house, I haven't seen her yet.
Well,
I hope she makes it back.
I am real excited because I've got two or three. I can't. Sometimes you can't tell, the way they.
Yeah.
But today I was watching one because it kept staying. The shepherd's hook is right in my picture window where I can watch for the
Yeah.
hummingbird, and it was on top of the metal part, just sitting,
Uh-huh.
and it's got a greenish back, but then it's got part of a reddish neck.
Ooh, that's a male. Pretty.
Yeah, I would love to be able to get a picture when that hummingbird is turned, that where I can show that neck.
Yeah.
It'd be so cool. And it looks smaller too than the other one that's been flying around. But I got tickled because it's just been. I mean, I don't know where the other one is when because usually they fight.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. That one today is thought it was real pretty. I like watching them.
I do
Usually,
too.
usually they fly by so fast you can't see them.
Yeah, the males when they fly by, they sound like dive bombers.
They, I don't know a male from a female with mine. They fly so fast you can't see them half the time. And then the way my feet are, I need to figure out how to tie it up a little higher because I can't see when they're eating.
Uh-huh.
I can only see it when I'm sitting in my chair. I can only see when they fly to it, and so I can't tell sometimes when they're even there. I only put one feeder out so far, and usually I have two right in the same area.
Yeah, I just have the one because, like I said, I'll usually there's a female that she's been coming here for quite a few years, and I know it's her because she's got a perfect little circle around the outside of her eye, like somebody took a pin and drew just a circle around her eye. So she's very distinctive looking, but we haven't seen her yet this year. So I hope she makes it back.
Yeah, I usually have two or three. Most of the time, just two, and they're supposed to be the same ones every year.
Yeah, they're supposed to come back um to the same place each time. And like I said, this little girl one that we get, she's been here for quite a few years.
Fun fact, did you know that a hummingbird can remember every flower like that it's been to?
Really?
Yes,
Google it.
I heard
It's
that
true.
before.
I mean, I don't know how because like as fast as flowers die, so I don't know if that is just like a cluster. You know what I mean? But that's what they say, so I don't know. They have a
Well,
pretty good memory. They're definitely not a dumb bird for as small as they are.
one of my plants doesn't bloom till almost June, July. That they love going to, but they're still got the. What did I tell you that flyer was? Maybe the other day.
You said it was either a hollyhock or a gladiola? No,
No, hollyhock or 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
I'll have to take a picture of it sometime when it's open because it only opens in the. It closes at in the. I think at night.
Yeah, it would open in the morning.
Yeah, when it's. I mean, like right now, it's probably not open. It's probably too rainy. But I don't think they go to that. I don't think they go to the roses. But then they go to that. I call it. Let's see what my son call it. Trumpet, angel trumpet.
Yeah, trumpet vine.
Yeah, I'll have to take a picture of that and show it to you when it blooms.
Yeah, they like trumpet flowers. So honeysuckle or the trumpet. There's a couple different ones.
But, most of the time I keep the sugar water out. I have a bad habit of not changing it enough when it gets hot, so I got to make sure I do better this year. Since I'm only putting one out at a time, I could probably stay on top of it better. Because I fill it up too full and then it gets bad,
Yeah. Kind of a quiet evening.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what this symbol is.
It's just nice. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a nice evening. It's a nice day to work on a project.
All right, Regina. That should be that one. What is that one? I hope I don't dump this. My my magnet thing doesn't do real good anymore. It's hard to maneuver it. So, whew, I'm getting hot.
I know I'm gonna step away for just a second and get me a glass of ice water, and I will be right back.
Okay. Now we can have fun, Vicky.
Right? Now we can cause trouble.
Right.
Pretty sure I know where she sits and I know where her kitchen is, so she can probably hear everything.
Yeah, it's Jones that way too. Miss Bell will say, "Oh, we're
Did
having fun
you move away
now."
from your microphone?
Do what?
No, you didn't. Why did my sound just get really quiet?
I know I could barely hear you just now.
Look at that. Hold on.
So that game you were playing today?
Yeah.
That water was dirty looking.
It was dark. It was dark outside, so of course you can't see. Just like in a lake, you can't really see the clearness when it's dark.
It looked like you was driving across the land too.
You can take your boat across the land. It just takes a very long time.
No, it
But
looked like when you were rolling across the
oh
land.
well, there were reefs. The game is based on Australia,
Hmm.
so coral reefs and things like that.
Oh, hi Artemis.
Hey, Art.
Hi, Art.
How are you? Um, so it was sort of land there.
There is land. Yes.
I
Were you
thought,
So,
playing Dinkum?
uh-huh.
what is she rolling across? That is dirty looking. I thought, is
Yeah.
that land? Of course, I'm on my phone. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I say, it was like nighttime in the game, so the water
Yeah,
just looked dark.
I don't get a very good picture when I'm on my phone, so
Yeah.
I never can really see what you're doing completely.
And you don't have a tablet, do you, Regina?
Yes, but I'm reading it. It's my
Well,
Kindle.
that's a Kindle. I meant like
No,
an iPad that's bigger screen.
well, no, just my Kindle. I can watch y'all on my Kindle. My
But that's
Kindle.
what you read on.
Yeah, I just can't type on my Kindle. I can listen and all that, but I just can't type on my.
Yeah.
Well, YouTube won't let me put it that way. I don't know if I could or not without.
You should ask for an iPad for Christmas.
Why? I just got this computer.
Well, yeah, but it's different. I think you would like it because it's mobile and
I had a laptop, not a laptop. I had I guess it was a iPad, and I used it like, I could read my books on it.
yeah.
We're doing good. Oh, me being able to, yeah, I can play games on it. I can read on it. The only thing I can't do, I can't type on it. I can watch YouTube on it. I can read Facebook on it. Okay. Did I get all that? Woohoo! Nope, there's some G's. Thought I got it all, but I didn't. But almost. Then I'm gonna decide which direction I'm gonna go.
Yeah, my Kindle is so old. It's small. It's small. And
Oh,
but it still works good for books.
I've had so many Kindles, and that one was an iPad, I think is what it's called, and my numbers for my Amazon Prime
Yep.
or Kindle book, I'm probably bet on 10 or 15.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I've had a lot of Kindles in the past.
Yeah, I can read my Kindle on my iPad because I have the Kindle app, and I read. Believe it or not, I read a lot on my phone when I'm sitting out here. That's what I'm reading from is my phone.
Yeah, see, my niece, she says, well, I used to take it my Kindle or my with me every time we traveled. Well, I left it at my friend's house that weekend, and she had to mail it to me. So after that, I just started doing it on my phone.
Yeah.
And my niece says, "How do you do that?" And I said, "Well, I can enlarge it."
Yeah, you can make the font bigger so it's easier to read.
Yeah, and so I do that when, like if we go over to the kids or something, I'll enlarge it and read.
Yeah.
I got so frustrated at them. They come over here. My oldest one does it too, and they come over here and to sit down. They barely said two words when they walked in the door because, of course, we were greeting the baby. Of course, he ain't a baby, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I look at them and they're both on their cell phone. I think, okay, I mean, I muted the TV because I'm one that does that. I don't like having the TV going when somebody's here.
Yeah.
And I thought, get off your phones.
My boy comes to visit.
Yeah.
When he comes to visit, it's funny because it's usually during the day, and when he pulls in, I'm like, oh, he must need to use the bathroom. So usually he stops by to use the bathroom because he don't like to use public restrooms. And then he'll go and then he'll do the bathroom, and then he goes and usually looks in the refrigerator. And then he'll come and sit down.
Of course, I'm sitting there watching what Lincoln's doing because he plays with his toys right there in the living room.
Yeah.
And sometimes we'll turn cartoons on for him, but today we didn't. I knew they weren't going to stay long. They, like I said, they come over to go to the bank, and then she brought me my tags, license plates. Her daughter mailed them back over here. And so I called the insurance and canceled the insurance.
Good for you.
Yep. Got that behind me. Yep, yep, yep.
Got to get my light situated here. It's not cooperating. There we go.
Okay, I'm gonna see where I want to go next. I did. I thought that they were talking about using magic marker on these, but mine keeps wiping off. So I'm having to keep.
On the symbols?
No, on the storage thing here. I must not have very good permanent mark. I don't mean I don't really want it permanent. I know they said it can wipe off, but those are okay. What do I want to do? I'd really like to jump over there, but I shouldn't do that. I think I'll jump right over here. But I'm going to turn it. Oh, can't see me then, can you? All you can see is the road.
Oh, yeah, you're all right.
Is it all right?
Yeah, you're all right.
I thought I'd see if I could reach it a little different. My light. Oh, I just need to break down and buy one. It's plugged in. So, what's everybody doing?
I'm still plugging away on this row.
Yes, Artemis. My plugged in part to charge. Yeah, I guess it would be the battery part. It quit.
Mine's old. I can't remember how long we've had our Ziki, but we've had them quite a pretty long time. I want to say at least 12 years, 10, 12 years or so. And it still charges, but it doesn't hold a charge very long. It dies very quickly.
Oh, they stick. It's my climate. I know it is. I wonder if Joan's watching me. Oh, I'm afraid they're going to tear. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, don't tear on me. See, I think it's my climate. These are the covers that Joan gave me.
Yep.
I was going to show Artemis this. If I can get it up close enough.
Here, let me make you big.
Hang on. So she's. You see that?
Yeah. Take it down a little bit. There you go.
There. Is it close enough?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can back it up a little so it's not so close. There we go.
See there, Artemis? Yes, it's the peacock.
It's beautiful peacock.
And I've started, of course, at the bottom. But I was changing it around. See, look at that, how it curled up.
It sure did.
I don't know. Sometimes I think it's my climate. I don't know. Okay, I gotta put this back on because I'll be putting my hand in it. But I'm gonna. Yeah, I started this last week. Yeah, it's real pretty. You can see down here. Uh-oh, there's a drill that's loose.
Yeah, the colors on it are just so bright. It's going to be so pretty when you get that done.
I hung that, Vicky. I hung that dragonfly with a pan hanger that I had, just a pan hanger, and it's over here on the wall. Of course, that's I got to figure out what I'm gonna do with it. And
Yeah.
like right now, all I have for light is this magnifying light, and it's just shining
Oh, I
smooth
bet.
over here to the right of me.
And that was a
Those
pretty
crystal
one.
drills on that were so pretty.
They
Yeah,
were.
I need to seal it again some more. I hadn't sealed it completely. I just can't hardly see. I need to break down and buy another light, but I hate to spend the money on one. Oh yeah, it's rolled up because of it's so long. This one is 40 by 80. That's why it's laying flat. It just stays right here on my desk, and
Yeah,
I
it's in landscape form, so it's
yeah,
a big
land.
one.
Yes, thank you. This one's been under my bed. Oh gosh, over a year or more. I don't know when I won it. Well, no, probably last year sometime. It's been a long time, and I was gonna do it sooner, and other things kept popping up where I couldn't get it done. And oh, you mean the release papers? Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That my climate's weird here, and stuff just and sticks funny. And Lori, I was gonna leave some of this plastic on.
Yeah.
Well, when I trim it, some of it wouldn't come up, and I over here where I was earlier, back
Y-
over this way,
Yeah.
uh, I had to literally get the tweezers to find it.
Oh wow.
That's how bad that cover split. And I haven't pulled it all off yet up under this other, but I have a little piece of tape where I can pull it up maybe if
Yeah,
it
so you know where the edge is.
yeah. But it split that, and I was going to trim it like you do,
Yeah.
and it's just not thick enough to do that.
Yeah, it does look from what you showed me like it's really like a thin, fragile cover.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I gotta get this. Let's see. I'm trying to decide. There we go. How much of it? And it's real sticky on the side here. The glue's all the way on the side.
Yeah.
Some of them do that, and some of them don't.
Yeah, these diamond it's barely any off of the edge on these ones where other ones I've done it's like an inch wide and everything sticks to it.
Right. I'm gonna do something that I have the color out. I want to do some yellow, I think, again. It's just more fun. More fun. Yeah, I've got to get some those papers. So it's what is today? Friday.
Yep.
So
Friday the 1st.
so it's Saturday for Artemis.
Yep.
Cool.
He is already into the second day of May.
So what do y'all have planned for today? Ain't she a school teacher?
Artemis, I'm not sure.
I don't know why I read.
Yeah, Artemis is a teacher.
A teacher. She is a teacher. I
So she,
remember that, and then I thought, well, am I thinking of somebody else?
yeah, I thought I understood she was. So she's off today.
She's probably grading papers, though.
I know she just woke up.
That's true. She's probably waiting on getting little bestie some breakfast.
Yep. Getting the day started.
Oh, do y'all know whose short I saw the other day?
No,
Tony,
Tony.
he
I
did
knew
a
you were going to say
short.
that.
Huh?
I'll have to go look because I haven't seen anything from him in a
It
long
was
time.
a short, and it was waves. You know,
Oh, on the beach.
yeah, and a song.
Did you look to see what date the comments were?
No,
Because it could have been an old one.
why would it pop back up?
Because they do sometimes. I see old things pop up. That's why I'm saying I always go and look at the comments. Because I'm like, wait, this is 6 years old.
Oh, well, okay. It was a love song, so. Well, that was short. Yellow.
Oh, you already done with the yellow?
On that one, on this word, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can see the orange color. Trying to figure out what it is. Okay, I didn't grab that one, but let me see if I can spot it. Aha, there's one of them. I'll do this one since I found it. Yes, we were talking about him too the other day. Wondering
Yeah,
how he
just
was.
he's just kind of he must just be enjoying living life.
That's like one of Joan's friends. I hadn't seen her. Well, that's like another friend from Canada. I hadn't seen her in a while, and I hadn't been getting any videos on her. And then all of a sudden, she popped up in Joan's live today.
Yeah, sometimes with life, or if you're just taking a break.
So, and then Nana cooking and whatever her name is, channel name is. She was on today, and she had stopped popping in for a while there. Then she even stayed up long enough to say hello in Joan's chat.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice. She's working on uh, like a. I, I don't think it's. I don't know. It's like a bag, like a grocery bag. I think,
Uh-huh.
and it didn't have. Last time she tried it, it didn't hardly have any sticky. So I suggested what I used, and she had some today similar to it, and she was having to put it down and then do her drills. So
Okay, I think I almost. Oh nope, there's a whole bunch more A's.
yeah, Joan, I hadn't seen Mara in a while. Oh, thank you for saying that, Star. I always wondered she or he. Yeah, Joan, I used to really watch Mara. I'd go and sit and listen to her talk.
Oh, Star saw bugs the other day.
Yeah, that's what I just wrote. See, Star, I thought that I thought Mara had moved, that I had read something about her moving. So that's good that she moved into something else to live in. That's
Well, and
good.
that takes a lot of work too,
Well, she
takes
had
a
her
lot of
daughter. I
time.
guess I don't even know if she still has her daughter there with her, but they were living in that fifth wheel, and it was hard, and the snow was hard on her fifth wheel, and it was leaking, and so I was so happy to see. Well, Lorna Jones mentioned her the other night, and I thought, oh, so I just haven't been getting notifications on some of her videos because I used to go sit and I don't know, I'd be doing something and I'd listen to her videos,
Yeah.
She'd get permission from a certain authors, and then she would read the book on videos sometimes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Wonder
Well,
how she did that.
well, it wasn't a current. I don't even remember the name of the book or anything, but you can only just like read so far.
Yeah.
Usually Beth comes in. I wonder what she's doing tonight. She didn't even come in tonight. What's a fifth wheel? Well, it's a like a RV, but it connects in the back of the truck a certain way.
Yeah. Instead of a tongue pole that hooks to the bumper, it goes up and over and attaches into the bed, a ball in the bed, kind of like a semi trailer, a fifth wheel plate or a gooseneck.
But I think Mara's was a trailer. I don't because I think she could pull it with her van.
Yeah. So probably that would be a tongue
But
pole.
I may be wrong. Usually, doesn't fifth wheels usually have upper sleeping quarters?
Yes, they do. The part that goes up over the truck bed.
Yeah. My son had a trailer, RV. I mean, yeah, RV trailers. Old one. We helped him get, and then he ended up moving here after he met his wife, and he's ended up selling it. And it was old. It was one of the older ones.
Yeah.
That some dairy hand person bought it.
I lived in a fifth wheel trailer for about 4 years while I was saving up to be able to get my house here.
Oh, we have a lot of RV parks around here,
Yeah.
and the college students have either a fifth wheel or a trailer.
Yeah. It used to be pretty economical. It's not. A lot of those parks and stuff. I mean, they're charging as much as an apartment.
But there's a lady that I know through another family member, and she and her little, well, it's her granddaughter technically, but her mama, anyway, her mama got shot and died, and so the grandma's got her, but she lives in a trailer, but she oversees an RV park too.
Yeah, you can if you like to snowbird and you go to different places, you can sign up to be like the
Yeah,
welcome person.
yeah, oh yeah, there's another family that's north of us. I think they oversee one of the state parks here in our area.
Yeah, and then your stay is free, but you're given your time doing welcoming people and
They,
hosting camp host.
yeah, they don't get paid. It's free. I mean, they do it
Yeah, their
voluntarily.
camping is
Right.
in exchange for that, being a host.
Since I changed directions on this lighter color, I mean this brighter color, I'm having to. I didn't. I didn't pull out the lighter color ones to work on, so I'm having to lean over and look for them. But there's not that many. There's just a hit and miss.
Yeah, I was going to rotate this one to be able to do the top, but I have like there's one symbol and it's not an arrow, but it's a like a greater or less than sign.
Uh huh.
But there's four of them. There's one that goes up, one that goes down, and one that goes left, and one that goes right. And so I'm afraid if I turn this thing upside down and I'm looking at it, I'm going to pick the wrong arrow.
Yep. You have to be careful because I did that on that peacock.
I'm like, there are some of these, they're the same symbol, they are just in a different direction, and I will get this messed up.
My brother had a star. My brother had a, let's see, what are they called? The ones with the wheels on them. Not a trailer, but the ones with the steering wheel and the wheels and all
An
that.
RV camper, a motorhome.
Yeah, a motorhome. He had a motorhome that had a bedroom by itself, a washer and dryer area, big enough living room area for a TV. I mean, big TV. And I thought, I mean, that thing was fancy
Yeah.
because they had a area for a washer and dryer. That blew me away. And then Earl's got a cousin that they were doing traveling around, and I think their RV, their motor home, was like that. Right now, they built a home now, and they're not going to be traveling around as much. But they lived in it for, after they retired, they lived in it for months, over a year or more.
Yeah. I could snowbird. I could be a snowbird
Not me.
where you travel south for the winter. I could do that.
Oh, Joan says her kitten Christmas tree has at least 4 different arrows.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. This has like other versions of arrows that go left and right, up and down. Um, but they're different color. They're different colors where, and then, like I said, the one that looks like the greater or less than sign, it's different shades of the same color, different hues. But yeah, it's I'm just like, I just know I would look at that wrong and get all messed up.
I had to be careful on that dragonfly because I would look at things funny because I had it upside down and around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this isn't being rude. Do I hear crickets?
Probably
At your house, Regina? Do you have the window open?
no. I was trying, not unless you're hearing my computer.
Hold on.
That could be it.
Maybe. It's kind of like crickets.
Kind of like night noises.
I love the sound of crickets.
My laptop is running.
That's probably it. But it's not loud or
No,
anything.
no,
It's
it's
just
not loud. That's why I'm
distracting.
like, I had to really listen.
I was trying to think. I have crickets, but I don't hear any.
I'm like, I don't have night music running, do I?
Boy, if you hear my computer, your ears are good.
Joan says it's her crickets.
What, your cricket machine?
She's laughing. She's making a joke. Yeah, a Class B motorhome, Joan, would be cool. What is it, Class A or Class C? Them big ones? My
Earl,
gosh, they're more than a house.
yeah, Earl's cousin and them would pull their car behind it.
Yeah, them are traveling homes for sure.
This whole time they were building their house, they lived in it on the land. They had 2 dogs. I think their house is finished now. He lived in his, when they were, I don't know, they had stopped for a little while traveling. I think his mom and daddy were not doing real well. And he just hooked up in his brother's backyard.
Yep. Yeah, my fifth wheel that I lived in, I had it parked out at my mom and dad's, and my dad tied it into the septic tank in the summer. I got a just an account with air gas, which is for propane, and got a big propane tank and hooked it up to a big propane tank like you would a mobile home. And I'd hook it up to water in the summer, and I just wouldn't hook it up to water in the winter to make sure it didn't freeze or something. But it had all the comforts of home in it.
My son was going to redo that old one, but he didn't stay in it long enough because he was going to improve the shower, and
Yeah.
because he was old, and he needed a bigger shower. And my brother ended up selling the motor home before his wife passed away, and I think unless he sold it, he's has just a trailer now. They downsized.
Yeah.
I think the gas was eating them up.
Well, yeah, they're diesel. I mean, it's funny that diesel is so expensive when it's a byproduct of gas.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Yep. That it's a byproduct of making gasoline and it costs twice as much.
And a lot of this, like I'm saying, around here, a lot of the college kids, we have a lot of RV parks. That's what their parents buy them.
Yeah, because it's cheaper than an apartment.
Oh yeah, and because a lot of the places, a lot of the young people, they get where they can have their horses.
Yep. Well, and those parks and stuff have laundry and they've got shower. Some of them they're pretty nice.
Yeah, but I know there's 2 RV parks on my highway. And they're all over town. If you had any land, that's the best thing to do.
Yeah. We
Especially
thought
here,
about that at one time.
especially here at this college town.
We had thought about getting some property and we could stay in the camper and build a house.
Yeah, even the little I don't know how big they are. The little cabin looking things next door to me,
Yeah.
they're
Tiny
on
homes.
Yeah, no, they're not really a tiny home. I think they're a mobile home, like a like mm, like a little. They only got like a 2 bedroom, or I mean
Yeah.
a one bedroom. They look like mobile homes, but they're smaller.
Yeah.
But they look like a little wood cabin,
Yeah.
and I'd like a tiny home. I don't know what my sons. We're supposed to move when they move, and I don't know what he's planning on putting on his land for us, but I still need 2 bedrooms if I'm going to be able to still do this without being in the living room.
I was gonna say you'll be sitting in the living room like I am.
Yeah, but my husband don't go to bed early. That's why I moved from the kitchen as fast as I could, because I couldn't record, or I couldn't be doing this at the kitchen table anymore.
Yeah.
I was recording something once and I listened to it and I thought, nope, that ain't going to work because the TV's in the background.
Have they figured out where they want to move to yet?
No, it's going to be another 6 years.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a long ways off. It may not even happen by that time.
They were wanting to go more towards where the granddaughter lives, um, just out of Stephenville, and then go closer to her sister and where she could be around her uh, nephew. My daughter in law was not able to have children.
Uh-huh.
And so when he married her, she adopted all his kids, of course, loving them to death. And my son has a bonus son, more than one, and he has a little girl. And so that's my oldest son's grandbaby.
Oh.
And his wife, just dotes on that little girl, but she wasn't able to have children. So she's the most loving woman I've ever met. I've never seen her mad. Why is that sliding? Oh, gosh, I almost dumped it. So I lifted that up so I could do that color over there. No, there's some more right there. I'm fixing to break down and go to the darker color again. Are you the same color? Where'd you come from? Yep. I'm talking to these drills.
Are they listening?
Yep. My my daughter was telling me to sell these. I said, nah. I said, nobody's gonna buy these. I said, I'd have to spend more time on trying to make sure they were big time straight, and
Perfect. And
yeah, and have to learn how to. Ooh, that color is gonna have to come off there because I don't know, don't go there. I'd have to learn to frame them big
yeah.
time. I mean, but there was one that was done. We have this wildlife place here that you can go feed the animals and see some of the wildlife
Yeah.
character. I mean, animals. And my son took a picture of it to show me, and they were wanting $35 for a painting that was an animal, and it was not wood frame. It was not flattened out. It was had a big old, you know, crease in it.
Wrinkle in it.
Yeah, and it was I think it had washi tape for the frame. and they were wanting like $35 for that.
Oh, wow.
And I thought, but they get a lot of people from all different states to come to this. It's called Fossil Rim,
Yeah.
and it costs a fortune now to go see those animals. But no, I mean, I wouldn't buy one for $35 that was already done. There's no way. Would you?
I wouldn't.
Not knowing I could do it myself.
Because I would want to, if I was going to spend that, it would be on for me to do.
Right. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I want to buy one of Star's images from that company. She's got her.
Yeah, she's got some pretty images on there.
Yeah.
I was looking at those.
I want. I was. I think I want the cat, the black cat one.
Uh-huh.
But then I don't know if I want to do that one or the butterfly one. Get it, buy it.
Yeah, she's got quite a few just pretty, I mean, nice pictures.
Oh yeah, the rent here is bad.
You said the rent?
Yeah, I was reading what Artemis was writing. She said, "Sounds like tiny house living would love to have a railway car house like the lady from the Cozy Mystery." Yes, I saw some people making a house out of a railroad car.
Yeah, that would be cool, actually. I've seen a few of those. I've seen some where people have made a home out of an airplane, a commercial airplane.
Star hadn't heard of cricket since she left Canada. Oh my gosh. When I worked at J.C. Penney's, I would have to vacuum them things up, live or dead, you know.
You don't, what are you saying, you don't have crickets in New Mexico? Is that what she said?
I don't know. She said she hadn't heard one since she left blah, blah, Canada.
Canada?
I don't know
I
why.
mean, we've got crickets here. We hear crickets all the time.
You would think she would, unless it's too hot there.
Yeah, oh, maybe that's it.
I mean, I thought crickets and I mean, do y'all have armadillos?
No, at
See,
least I've never seen one.
see, I thought everybody would have an armadillo.
No, and we don't have possums either. Or I shouldn't, like I said, at least that I know of.
I
And
don't know.
have never seen one.
I don't know how far the fire ants have gone. I know they weren't in West Texas years ago, but they may be there now. The fire ants are worse than a red ant bed.
I had looked up, I was talking to Vicky and I actually looked it up, because we were talking about horny toads. And so I looked up as to why we don't have them here like we used to. Some of it I kind of figured, with the growing population and building and stuff, they kind of get pushed out of their natural habitat. But their food of choice is a harvester ant. And a harvester ant is what I've always called a fire ant. It's not a fire ant, but they're big red ants,
The big
and
red
they
ants.
they eat seeds.
Right.
Um, and but they're big red ants. I mean, we have fire ants here too, because I had to look them up to see what the difference is. But because of pesticides and building and stuff, there isn't that big of a harvester ant population anymore. And so therefore we don't get the horny toads anymore.
Yeah. So you do have fire ants?
Yes. But the ones I've always remembered is which I didn't know they were called harvester ants, but they make the big mounds. They kind of look like a volcano, a big mound ant hill.
Yes. Well, originally, my uncle told me they came from East Texas, and East Texas got them from overseas
Mm-hmm.
when the supplies would come in, from
Yeah,
overseas. They would bring them over in the cargo containers or
yeah,
or whatever, and that's how East Texas got them. Of course, they moved this way. Well, Mama lives in West Texas, and she didn't have them. And
yeah,
I still don't know. I can't remember if she ended up finally getting them or not. But they're horrible. You have to watch where you walk, or you're in trouble.
yeah. They bite. Harvester ants sting pretty good. They got a pretty good bite too, but not like a fire
Oh,
ant.
they swarm you so bad that you're in trouble if you step in one of their beds.
Aren't the fire ants under the ground? And if you disturb like their colony or whatever, they just start bubbling out.
Well, they're on top moving around.
Well, yeah, but when you hit that, like, well, I guess all ants are underground, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Your colonies are underground.
Yes.
But like a black ant, it's not going to go after you if you disturb their ant colony. But the red ants,
Well, fire ants, they. I mean, I'm telling you, you step on their mound and they swarm you. They swarm all around your legs and go up your pants and leg,
Ugh.
your feet and legs, and oh, you're in deep trouble when that
You
happens.
won't definitely want to watch where you're walking so you don't
Yes.
step in one of their.
Or you like some? I mean, the kids have done car work, and they've had to really be careful where they lay
Yeah,
because they're so bad. Like after this rain, I'll need to doctor some areas because they're going to be everywhere.
it'll push them up out of the ground.
And I used to leave them alone in the backyard because it didn't hurt the big dogs, and the big dogs, were in and out of the yard too. But they would keep the ticks away.
Oh,
But now I have to be careful because my little dog doesn't need to be laying on them. He's laying in a little ant bed the other day, and I couldn't tell if it was a fire ant bed or not. And I thought, you silly dog, no wonder you're itching.
I
You said,
imagine if you got bit by enough of them, it'd make you sick.
oh, it does. It whelps your legs up. Oh yeah, it's horrible. I mean, you're dancing pretty fast trying to get them things off of you. You're
Mm.
you're wanting to hurry up and put your foot in some water to get them off of you, and you're oh, it's horrible. And you see, you're doing your garden work, and you have to be careful because you can just barely dig with your hand
And
or
get into one of their
glove
colonies.
or your gloves, and they swarm all over you
Oh, wow.
because they're up under there, and you don't realize they're there. Oh, she can. Well, she wouldn't like these here because you can't touch these. I used to play with the red ant beds when I was younger. I'd have a stick and watch them. I'd sit in the grass and watch them move around. Back in West Texas. But of course, everything's changed. The fire ants have killed a lot of the horny toads and lizards and
Yeah. I just thought it was interesting that harvester ant, they're called harvester ants because they eat seeds. They harvest seeds.
Right.
And I thought that was interesting.
Huh.
So they don't come in like your house and stuff like that because they want to be outside in fields where they can gather their seeds.
You know,
Yeah, like a carpenter ant, they won't eat your food either.
Earl used to have to spray up the house and around the windows
Uh-huh.
because of the ants which come in the house and they'd be so bad. Little bitty ants.
We had them bad in Virginia in the military base, on the military base. We would get some, like, you get the spring rain and they would just they're I remember talking to the guy who was going to spray inside for me and he's like, I can do this. He said, but with the rain, they just constantly go to higher ground.
Yeah,
Ants aren't
those little
dumb.
tiny black ones.
Hmm. So I started mopping with vinegar and water, and that helped a lot.
Yeah. Well, Earl used to have to spray all around the windows back in the day.
We don't have too many ants out here. None in the house, anyway.
It's so weird just from state to state how things are so different
Oh yeah.
as far as your the environment and what you have and
Well,
don't
see,
have.
the humidity in East Texas is so different than my town, and then the further west, it's different. But in East Texas, the humidity is horrible.
It's high. Yeah, because I've
Yeah.
been in East Texas and ooh, it is sticky. Oh, ugh.
But it's funny how the difference, yeah, and the
I mean, when you grow up in a dry climate and go to a place like that has such high humidity, ugh, it's if you're born in it, I guess it wouldn't bother you. But when you when you're used to dry heat and not that wet.
No, I don't think well, I wouldn't say everybody, but I would say the majority of people who live in high humidity hate it. Nobody really likes humidity. It's awful.
but they're used to it because they've lived there all their
It
life.
doesn't matter if you're used to it, but it's a matter of liking it. Yeah, you got to deal with it because it's where you live, but people don't generally like the
Well, yeah,
humidity.
but
And I want to tell
you wouldn't know nothing about a dry. If you lived in, you may hate it and it's humid and everything, but you don't really know what you're missing until you go to a dry, humid
You
state.
don't know what you're missing, but you don't like the humidity.
but the the heat, sun,
The heat index changes with that.
has changed so much since I was a child, and you know how old I am. And I mean, I can't hardly stand being outside anymore.
I know when I visited my niece in Mississippi, and it would be like 90 degrees out, but the heat index was like 115
Right, right.
because of the humidity. It's like, woo.
Yep, yep. I think we lost Karen. I think she.
Humidity makes everything hotter and everything colder.
Yes.
It's bone chilling in the winter if you have humidity. Ugh.
Artemis says borax works pretty good as a deterrent.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Well, usually I'll get the chemical, but we also in the past we'd put bleach on their mounds. But all it does, anything, all it does is just move them.
I think it would just make them mad.
Well, it kills them out, but then it just moves their mound. I My son put some stuff out to hopefully help with some of it, but I've got to find it's called fire ant killer. It's a granule type stuff that you just sprinkle on the mound. But years ago, I just buy the cheap bleach and pour bleach on them, and it would kill them.
Yeah.
But yeah, then they move. Because
Yeah.
there's always two surviving ants who put on Barry White and go, let's make a new mound.
But I mean, you got to be careful around here, or they're going to get you good when you're gardening, or even you know. I mean, like a child, you have to watch your child because you don't want them stepping in them because they're horrible.
I bet you their bites are painful.
Could that be a good way to learn how to jump rope?
You've got to
Yeah,
get
it's
them
not so
off.
easy for some kids, but when you put fire ants underneath them, I bet they're jumping that rope pretty good.
I mean, like a red ant, you can slap them off.
Yeah.
But fire ants, you can't slap them off because then they're going to attack your hand. I don't even know why you and I started talking about them the other day.
I don't know how that came up,
A
but we were
lot
talking
of
about
people,
ants.
a lot of people keep them out of their yard because they treat their yards.
Yeah.
But I've never been one to really. I mean, I've never put fertilizer on my yard or.
A lot of chemical and
Yeah. I mean, the only reason why I put chemical recently is try to get the fleas out of my yard. Poor little Oscar. And then that medicine that I bought, I don't think it's the right one because he don't. I don't know. I got to bathe him again as soon as it gets a little warmer because I can't tell that it's working. Cost $40.
you were saying that and it was just one
One little pill.
one pill.
My daughter-in-law keeps telling me I got the wrong one. Well, that's the
Well,
one.
it was prescription though, so you can't get the wrong one.
Now there's one that's more higher, more
Yeah, but unless the doctor wrote for that,
the
then you wouldn't be able to get it.
yeah, no, I got it from them. More potent.
Yeah, maximum
She
strength.
said that her pill was $60 per dog.
Yeah, but how? Oh, she has a dachshund too?
No, she's got big dogs.
Well, that's why, because the bigger dogs, it goes by the weight of the dog.
No, well, she knew that I got a different brand though. But usually in the past, Earl would just go get collars.
Yeah.
But and then one year when we had the bigger dogs, we'd just go get those cow tags and put them on their collars,
Yeah.
and that would help. But also, it's been 2 or 3 years now. I had a machine that I put chemical in, and it would spray ever so often a mist,
Uh-huh.
and it would kill the flies and mosquitoes and stuff. Well, my friend's husband put it all the way around my fence line in the backyard to help with the fleas and stuff. And I haven't been able to get it going again.
Yeah, that sounds like that would have been a good
But we
deal.
we also, we don't sit out in the yard anymore like we used to, and so it doesn't pay to buy that. It's like from a horse
Yeah.
vet.
Yeah.
You put it in this big barrel of water, and then you plug the mist machine on, and it mists ever so often, and keeps the flies down and the mosquitoes and it helped with the fleas because he put the wire and the tubing around the fence line.
Yeah.
But I haven't been able to run it in years.
All right, ladies, I don't mean to bail, but my back is killing me.
Okay.
And at the other desk this time. And
Oh,
initially, I'm like,
you're
this
back
is
in your
so
room.
comfy. I wish I had this desk back. And now I'm thinking I wouldn't want this desk back.
Oh
Because your
no.
back's hurting.
Well,
So it was good talking to you all, and I will see you Tuesday.
Well, thank you for joining us. You have a good night.
Enjoy the rest of your life.
bye.
Behave. Because
Bye.
Regina
See you
had
later.
plotting something while you were away getting water. So just keep an eye on her.
Okay.
Oh,
Goodbye.
you guys were conspiring?
No, just Regina. Bye.
Bye.
How are you? It's been 2 hours. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I bought this
The cushion.
no, I got a
Ouch.
posture corrector.
A what?
A posture, your posture to make you sit up straight and keep your shoulders back.
What?
And it's supposed to alleviate your back pain and stuff like in your legs. And it's helped quite a bit.
Bye, Artemis. Thank you for
Bye,
coming.
Artemis. Thank you for joining us. Go enjoy your beautiful Saturday. Enjoy that weekend.
Oh, there she said, Neem, NEEM oil will get rid of them. I never heard of that.
Yeah, borax.
I need to check that out to see. It may help with my fleas.
Oh, like neem oil, NEEM oil does
Yeah,
that. Huh.
I never heard of that before.
I hadn't heard of that one either. Is it, I wonder if it's safe, like you could spray that right onto Oscar.
Oh, I doubt it. Because she said it bothers. Uh, she said it scares off all insects, even the beneficial ones.
Oh, yeah. So it's a yard spray.
I don't know. I need to check into it. I need to. I could get some of that. Ooh, I might do that. But I have another sack of that other stuff. My son bought some, and he didn't need to because I had some that killed the grubs and all that.
Yeah.
But he used his bag because my bag was older. I thought, what difference does it make? It's been sealed up. But anyway, I could get some of that stuff that goes in that mister,
Yeah.
and I could go around with the little smaller
A
mister.
sprayer. Yeah, and just spray
Yeah,
every so often.
yep. But that stuff wasn't cheap. I hadn't bought it in years. There's no telling how much it costs now. But I had to special order it.
Well, I know I don't they make some stuff, what's it called? 7 or
7 Up.
something, and you hook it up to your
Yeah,
hose,
yeah,
and then you just wait until it dries before you let your animals on it.
yeah. Doug put it was granules.
Yeah.
We put it in a spreader, and he walked that backyard and nothing flat, and then went around the front and went to the side over here. And I thought, well, one, he can walk faster than his mama, and he's more long legged than his mama, and he wouldn't. He just it would have took me forever, and I would have been so tired just doing the backyard. I'm so thankful he did it for me. I think he got kind of. He knew finally I was. He knew I needed to do it, and we wanted to put it down before it rained because you're supposed to water it in,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it didn't get watered in the first day, but it did the second day, or I think it was about the second day. But anyway, he and then he ended up buying that snake away stuff, and I think he was a little nervous, or not nervous, but he was concerned finally hearing his mother's voice about that snake.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a gun. I don't have no way to get rid of that
Well,
critter.
yeah. And I like I said, I know here they rattlesnakes and stuff, you get them with a shovel, but I couldn't even bring myself close enough to make an attempt.
I don't think I could get close enough. Now, if Earl
Yeah.
could,
Yeah.
Earl's done it in the back past, and then we have a rifle here,
Yeah.
but neither one of us know how to shoot it. I mean, Earl used to know. Doug has all of his others because they weren't working right, and he just ended up taking them, and he fixed one and brought it back to the house, but neither one of us knows how to shoot it.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
Earl would, but Earl's not fast enough anymore. He moves too slow. And I thought, you'd have to be a pretty good shot to be able to hit it.
Well, yeah.
But and then another thing, you have to be pretty fast even to hit it with a hoe
Right.
or a shovel. And I need to bring a shovel back around here because all I had was a spade, and that spade has not got a long handle on it.
No.
And I just don't even want to deal with it. And I said, well, I'm just going to cut all this stuff down. I need to take a picture of it too and show you what I've got. And Doug says, no, Mama, don't. You can't do that because it's. I said, well, maybe it just needs to be shorter. I don't know. I'll talk to my lawn guy, see what he thinks.
Well, that's what I was just getting ready to say is maybe if you got that granule stuff, when the lawn guy comes over and mows, he could just go through there and spread some of that granule.
Well, my son did it already, and I don't know. It should help with the fleas, but I'm worried about the snake. It needs. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I'm going to have to get somebody to come back over and do it again because that smell just gets to me. My fibromyalgia, ugh, it don't. I don't like smells. It triggers me bad.
The smells do.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, and another. I don't know. I was going to say this while going. I forgot, but uh, since I've got older, and I don't know if it's got anything to what it's got to do with, but I can't be out in the sun. I'm not supposed to be out in the sun anyway, but I can't be out there. I start itching.
Do you take thyroid?
Nope.
I was going to say because some medications cause sun sensitivity, and you have to be careful in the sun.
I'm just not supposed to be out in the sun because I had melanoma.
Well, yeah, that's true.
But now the last I don't know 4, 5, 6 years I can't be out in the sun very long because I start itching. What happened?
Oh, we lost our connection there for a second.
Yeah, I saw me, but I didn't see you.
Yep, but it just popped up this big oops, lost connection, reconnecting.
It did that the other day. I was fixing to tell you that if you're tired, just let me know.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty good. Whenever, well, I'll finish up what I got here.
I'm gonna do some G's right here. I redid this sheet of paper and I didn't put it straight. It's crooked. But I'm gonna do a couple lines of this G letter. I guess I did quite a bit. The more you work on it, the more, it don't look like. Sometimes it doesn't look like you got anything done.
Well, and then all of a sudden you look at it and you're like, oh my gosh, I do have quite a bit done.
Yeah.
Like mine, I have way more done than I have left to do. So I know I got some done.
Oh, I know. I was gonna go. I'm going up, right? I'm going from the bottom up and then move over, right?
Yeah, that's what you started out doing.
Yeah. So I've got quite quite a bit. Quite a bit. It don't matter how long I sit here. I'm gonna hurt anyway. Oh, there's a little G's there. Oh, they're mixture. There's a B. I missed that B earlier. Okay, let's get back over here. I'm sticking to this paper. I need to get a wipe and see if I can get it off. What time is it? Oh, it's after 12. I bet he's still in there watching TV, though. He's watching wrestling.
He likes his sports for sure.
Yes, he does. That drives me crazy. He had it going earlier, and of course, you and I weren't talking, and I said, "You're going to turn that down. I can hear it." Because this house is so close, and
Yeah.
I'm not surprised Diamond's not in here knocking on the door.
Yeah, she hasn't bugged you at all tonight.
I don't know why, but she hadn't. Maybe there's no telling. She'd been laying with him.
I can hear. Is that right? Yeah. I can hear Roscoe snoring. He's sound asleep over there in my chair.
I told Earl the other night he'd come in there, and I was reading, but I was getting sleepy, you know.
Yeah.
And I said, "You gonna have to turn over between you and Oscar. Somebody's gonna have to stop their snoring." And then God love him. He says, "I did turn over." And I know he had, and I'm not facing him, but I know he's, because I'm on my side away from him.
Yeah.
And I know that he didn't, because I know his movement.
Yeah.
I thought, you did not turn over. You just moved over. You flipped to your back, is what you did.
Yep. Brad snores really loud when he lays on his back.
Oh, Earl's terrible.
And so sometimes I can just like tap him and he'll roll over, without waking him up. Or we have a adjustable bed. I'll just start raising the head of the bed up until he quits snoring.
Well, Earl is supposed to be on his machine, but he won't do it. Oh, he usually can lay on his side, but something's going on with his shoulder, so he can't lay on the side that I need him to lay on. He can't lay up facing me because I can hear him snoring still. And
Yep.
it helped when he lost his weight, but I know he's gaining it back. He says, "I don't know, I hadn't weighed." I said, "Well, I know you have." I said, "You're going to have no clothes." Got rid of all your big clothes. To see he went off that medicine.
Yep.
And he eats all the time. I said, "You're killing me with a grocery bill." Hadn't been that long ago. We had lunch, and he's saying, "Well, I'm gonna go in there and get this." I said, "No." I said, "There ain't no way you should be hungry." It's all just him thinking about it.
Yeah. All righty.
What'd you do? Get through the square?
Yep. Yep. I got this row done. Woohoo.
We can stop if you need to. I want to go back to that other book.
Oh, to the crime cast, the
Yeah.
with Duke and
Yeah.
oh, I know. See, I didn't start that one. You started it. I didn't start it because
No.
I knew we were going to be reading our other
No.
book, and I didn't want to get it started and then get
Yeah, but
distracted.
I didn't have anything else to read.
So I did.
Well, I just got to get going in this one, and hopefully I think I've read so far, if I'm thinking right, but I may not be thinking right, so I'm not sure. Because I had started it and then I stopped when you and I decided to do it together, and
Yeah.
then so I started over, and so I'm gonna, we'll see if I'm thinking what I've already read. So, but if you're ready to stop, we can.
I am so close. Right here. So my diamonds are right here where my finger is. You can see that.
Mm-hmm.
And then just up right there is his head. So one square width away, and I'll be to his face.
You'll be to his face.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see, what's today? Friday. Um, See, I don't come in here anymore unless somebody's on. What is tomorrow? Saturday?
Yep.
Oh.
So if I can work on, if technically if I work on this tomorrow, I could probably get this whole row done tomorrow. And then on Sunday I can start with the row that's his face.
There's not anybody on tomorrow. Oh, Joan and her puzzle. I played puzzle with her last Saturday. I did one puzzle. I think it was last Saturday.
Cool.
I'm having a hard time doing it, and I don't do it on my computer. I do it on my phone.
Yeah.
So I sit here and listen to the music while they do it and do diamond art. So she'll do that about, oh gosh, is she 6 o'clock every day now?
I believe so.
I think all her schedule's gone to 6 o'clock
To
now.
6.
Ooh, I think that's a G. I don't think that one goes there. I think, see, these G's and C's look the same. Oh, I hope that's a G there. But I can't tell what that is. You can tell that I can't tell if that's a C or a G. I'm having a hard time here. I need to get me another magnifying holding one so I can lay it on top of it to see it. Used to,
Yeah.
I could move this around, but my canvases are so big I can't move it around like I used to. So, anybody still here?
Yeah, we have a few.
We still got people watching,
Yeah, we do.
but nobody's chatting.
Yeah, no, the chat.
I didn't know if we need to do it earlier, but I didn't think you could.
Yeah, I usually do that time because that's when Brad goes. He's usually in bed by then, and so it's not disturbing him.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of G's.
I need to move back down to the basement.
Yeah. Well, I'm lucky. Like I said, I don't know. I got all the way over. I got over here finished to the right.
You got a lot done.
I got more done than I realized. There's the.
Oh yeah. Oh, that looks good.
Let me move this up. You can kind of tell a little more when I move that.
Yeah, you can see it.
I was over here on this section here.
Yep.
and then this I'd already done. I went across
Yeah.
to where my paper is, and then I wanted to come up, so that's why I'm back over here again to this side. And then I shifted it around so I could reach it. Oh, there's some pretty colors though. There's 2 shades of purple in here.
Ooh.
Or 3, technically. There's, well, 1. That's blue. These are blues. That one's a purple.
So there's pretty good. So see, I made it to here. I got all of this done. And so I've got one more row, and then there's his face with the sun behind it.
So you're up to his face now?
No, I've got one more row that goes across his chest, a row's width.
Oh, okay.
And then the next row will be his face.
I'm just cleaning up for the night, so still listening. God love her.
Well, Gracie's playing in her toy box. She's dumping toys out.
I guess we have, it says 5 are watching, but 1's me.
Yeah.
1's you, probably. Star,
Yeah.
that makes 3. So I left this stuff on earlier and don't need to do that all night long. So,
all right, my friend. I think we're gonna say good night. Or are you still? Are you picking up, or are you still going?
who, me?
You, yes.
No, I'm finished. When I showed you what I was doing,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
but I would like to. I don't know. I think I'm gonna finish this going up, and then I'm gonna go back to this way.
Yeah.
And then I'll go back over. I'm gonna go finish this little piece, and then I'm gonna go. See this cover is more than one cover.
Yes.
I didn't cut it apart. But then I'm trying to lay that other plastic down over there till I get to it.
Till you're ready to start it.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I have this one section where I put this little blue tape.
Yes, I can see that.
There was little bitty. I mean, I'm telling you, you saw how thin that is.
Yeah, it looks thinner than my paper.
I have done it before, and it was, you're trying to put a drill down, and there's paper there, and so you're in trouble, you know.
Yeah, I work right to left on a row, just a row's width, and then I move up.
You go right to left?
Yeah.
See, I'll go left to right.
Well, I go right to left, so my hand ain't on the sticky side.
Yeah. I've always gone. Usually, I'll go all the way across.
Yeah.
But
I've tried left to right, but like I said, then your hand's always on the sticky.
But I jump around. You know me.
I know you do. I can't do that. I don't know how you do that because I can't.
But anyway, all right.
All righty, girly. I will talk to you tomorrow. Everybody, thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful and blessed weekend.
God bless you.
And
bye.
We will be back on Tuesday at our regular time. For Tuesday WIP during the day like we normally do. So hope to see you all there. Have a great, great, great weekend. Bye.